Now, you asked me what I think about this new mayor in New York, Mandini. I'm glad you asked. I think, personally, I think that you guys, New York has made a bad mistake. You know, y'all always want to talk about Cali, so I'm about to talk about New York. Yeah, I think you guys voted with your feelings because you're pissed with the Republicans, you're pissed with Democrats. And, you know, black folks are always accused of voting with their feelings. I think you guys did it this time. They say this man does not have any kind of experience. He did not have any kind of job. That's what they say. And then he got you guys with, I'm going to tax the rich. Don't they always say that? And then later on down the line, you realize they never did it. My thing is, he has known about this governor. This governor, when she first ran, and even to this day, says she will not tax the rich. So I believe that was his gimmick in getting you guys, as they say, grifter. I think he grifted you guys. He played you and your emotions. You guys was like, to hell with this. I'm not voting for a Republican. I'm not. And then you voted for this Democrat who knew that this governor was not going to approve. She has to approve of him taxing the rich. And plus, she's coming up for re-election next year. So she's really going to not stand behind what he's trying to do. But check this out.
His agenda is incredibly ambitious. It is, as he has described it, a democratic socialist agenda. Free childcare, free buses, rent freeze. The list goes on. I talked to him on Monday night. He said to me he hasn't wavered 1 millimeter on raising taxes on New York City's wealthiest residents to pay for some of that. Now, Governor, you have said repeatedly that you would not raise taxes. You said, quote, I've said there's no new income taxes. Do you stand by that promise?
Yes. Again, what I find so fascinating is all this conversation about how I'm continuing to lead New York State. I'm the one putting money back in people's pockets and cutting middle-class taxes, as I've done, and finding ways to support child care. These are areas where I'm aligned with Zoran Mondani. And we'll work on this and build more housing so people can have a roof over their heads in New York City.
As long as the governor keeps the rich from paying extra tax, they're going to put her back in that office. They're going to find a way to do it. And then what is Mondani going to do? Do you guys realize that politicians are trained and poised to say exactly what you want them to, or what you want to hear? And they're not going to veer off the script. And when I lived in New York, at that time, they were prepping New York to become a rich and a poor state. And it looked like they have done it. They are successful in it. If these politicians really wanted to help the people like they claim they wanted to, they could do it in a heartbeat. Meantime, they're getting richer with these corporations and you're getting poorer. And now you're losing your jobs, and now you have to go to food banks, and this is America. When you guys are going to stop letting them play you?